What's up?
Morning, that's an interesting looking camera.
Just a regular camera. What you up to?
I find somebody that would be wanting to be a human being by helping another one get off the street.
Where do you stay now?
Well, up until about 3 weeks ago, I was living in the McKinley Towers over there.
Oh, so you're homeless now?
Yep. And take a look at me. I don't dress like a vagabond. I'm neatly clean.
Did you had a job before? Did you?
I've had lots of jobs.
All right.
It's just that about 10 years ago, the bottom fell out from beneath me. All my friends didn't want nothing to do with me. My family kicked me to the curb. And the agencies that are supposed to help you don't.
Well, you know, the mayor is trying to buy some buildings to help the homeless. What do you think about that?
Well,
Have you heard about that?
no, but
So there's like there's like over millions and millions of money for the COVID, since this whole COVID thing, COVID aid, but he wants to use it to buy like buildings and hotels to house the homeless people, and a lot of people are against that because they're super mad about what he's using the money for. But as a homeless person, what do you think? Would you think that would help you out right now?
yeah, I would. But the problem here is okay. I was always taught if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem.
Hey, there you go. I love that quote.
And we don't. I mean, there's a lot of stupid laws that conflict with the Bill of Rights. Do you know what your First Amendment, the first right of the First Amendment is?
Yes. What is it?
Huh?
Yes.
What is it?
Freedom to speak. Freedom of speech.
Nope. Freedom of choice.
Freedom of choice. Yeah.
The first one is freedom of choice. Second one is freedom of speech. The third one is right to privacy. The fourth one is freedom of religion, and the last one in the First Amendment is freedom of the press.
And right to bear arms.
And the right to bear arms.
I know that's one of them.
Well, actually, I think that's the Fifth Amendment, right to bear arms. Then freedom of the press.
So what do you think the government should do, man?
Well, what gets me is, okay, they announced about a couple months ago that people that were bitten by bats are immune to this shit.
No, that's bullshit.
At least that's what they said on the news. So if people that were bitten by bats are immune to this, why not analyze your blood and bam, there's your cure.
Well, there's no bats in Alaska, so how could we get immune? Well, here, what do you think about this whole COVID shit?
Well, like I said, the original way to get this bat disease was to only be bitten by bats. That's because it was originally called the bat flu. Oh, and if you gotten bitten by, the only way to get the bat flu was to be bitten by bats.
So
then some fucking head scientist decides to make it an airborne virus.
What's your name, sir?
Steven.
Steven, my name is NuttyNu. I like to video stuff in Anchorage. I'm a videographer by portrayed.
Yeah, well, I think that one of the things that we need to get back to honoring, and because, okay, everybody thinks that alcoholism is a problem. It's not a problem.
What's the problem?
The problem is, okay, the problem with AA, NA, and all that, you walk into the program.
Yep, Alcohol Anonymous. Yep.
Okay, now answer me this. I said, before I attended one of those meetings, I sat across the hall. I lived across the street from an AA meeting place.
Okay, yeah.
is right above a bar.
Okay. Oh, right above a bar.
Yeah.
That's in Anchorage.
Well, there's spots like that all over the place.
Gotcha.
It's where AA halls are right next to a bar. And down the street is a bunch of drug dealers. 20 people would come out at me and go across the street to the bar. 20 would go down to the friggin' drug dealer and only 10 would go home. So you tell me where the success rate is.
Can I ask you something? Do you think homeless people or people that's living on the street choose this lifestyle? Like they don't want help? Because I heard a lot of people, even if we give them help and programs, they don't want it. It's a lifestyle they chose. Is that true?
Excuse me, that's a farce. There's some people might have chose to be out here, but a lot of us is when we wind up out here, we didn't choose to be out here. And it's society that, like I said, the programs that were meant to help were helping and doing their job. There wouldn't be anybody homeless.
I heard a lot of mixed reviews because I interview a lot of people and they say that some people don't want that help. Some people like this lifestyle.
Yeah, after a while,
I understand.
You get used to living that way. So people don't want you. It's all about how. Look, I'm a human being.
Yeah.
I want to be treated like a human being. I'm not an animal. I'm not a dog. Look, I go to these child lines and then half of the shit they feed you, I wouldn't feed my dog.
What kind of shit they feed you?
Slop, man, and shit shit that you would feed a pig.
And that's like what place is that? If you don't mind putting names.
Brother Francis, Beans every once in a while has a few good meals, but occasionally at dinner hour at Brother Francis, you get a bowl of gruel that looks like something that you would feed a pig.
So where do you stay every night, man? I always wonder, people that live on the street, where do they sleep at night? They just go find a corner or what?
Wherever we can find an alcove that looks out of the way and where we're not bothering anything. But the cops or whatever fucking security guard or just shit come along and you're not bothering shit. You're not trying to break into shit. But yet they treat you like you're public enemy fucking number one. Pardon my language.
No, it's fine. So...
And the biggest farce in this country is okay. I tell everybody I was a mercenary during the war. I fought for this country.
Okay.
Hey. I may not have served in any particular branch of the service, but I did my bit for God and country.
Yeah.
Hey. And it's those soldiers, black ops soldiers like us, we don't get VA benefits. We don't get, we're lucky if we get an SSI check.
So what do you think are some solution right now that would help you and maybe other people get off the street?
Start working together. You living up to the means that have been around for over 15,000 generations.
Gotcha.
Do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. Treat each other with kindness, dignity, and respect.
Yeah, but that's...
One person helping the next, but by helping another person, you are helping yourself.
Yeah, but that's... Okay, that's the human respect, but I'm talking about what can the government of Anchorage or Alaska do to help people like you get off the street? Getting programs, like, I'm talking about things to get the ball rolling.
Making sure that these agencies, okay, when I was growing up, case managers actually helped you go to a doctor's appointment, go to the grocery store, or round up a group of their clients and take them out to an amusement park or to a movie theater or for a picnic.
So if they were to get you, let's say the city was able to get you like maybe an apartment and maybe help you get like back on your feet and find a job, would that be something you find helpful?
Like I said, I get SSI.
Oh, you get SSI?
Hey, And like I said, every agency, ever since I came up here 3 years ago, okay, ever since I came up here, nobody, I've been getting the impression that I wasn't wanted here.
Yeah?
Yeah. And then when I finally decided to go back to the lower 48, and I go to the Sullivan Arena and to get help with a plane ticket to get out of here. And because I have no family, no friends, nobody to vouch for me, and what the fuck should you care or just send me to another state and then I'm no longer your problem?
Correct. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's why I actually enjoy. I go around Anchorage a lot, and I like to interview a lot of people, and it's good to see you voicing your opinions and what you go through, because
like
a lot of my viewers.
Let me explain to you something. This all might look, but somewhere in the next year, if we don't turn it around, this is all going to be a war zone.
I agree. Yeah. With the whole with what's going on this year, yeah.
Tell you the truth, okay, this is what gets me. Airborne virus.
Yeah.
You're not wearing a mask. You're breathing it in.
Yeah.
And so what good is a mask if you're breathing it in? Your body's either going to adapt.
Yeah.
And conquer this disease, and you move on.
Correct.
Or nice knowing you. See you in the afterlife.
Well, it's crazy because a lot of people that wear masks, they've been wearing their mask for so long and they don't clean it, and really that defeats the whole purpose. So a lot of people that wear these masks don't even understand the basic uses of it.
I rinse mine out twice a day.
Nice. Well, that's good talking to you. You mind if I share your story with my viewers?
Sure.
Awesome, Steven.
America needs to wake up from the stupor it's in and get rid of psychiatry, get rid of these AA fucking programs, and get back to what really matters. Because you know what? There's one thing it says in the Bible. Those who focus on their past mistakes are doomed to repeat them. And that's exactly what psychiatry, AA, NA, and all this bullshit does.
Yeah. Awesome, Steven. Thank you very much. Have a good one.
Have a good one, brother.